Puck Time Friday, our last show of the year. I'm in Mexico next week, and I am not going to ruin my pool time and my vacation and my zip lining and swimming with dolphins and whatever the hell my woman has in store for me, because I basically have to do what she says. So the show will reconvene January 2nd. Alex, nice to see you. You had a 5-star play last night on Anaheim. It was a gutsy call, dude. Look, they dominate the series against the Bruins. They're playing really good hockey. They were a plus 140 dog. The value was there. I liked the call. But listen, this is what happens in betting.
Yeah, sometimes, value doesn't always cash out in tickets. This is a Boston team that showed up ready to play. Anaheim played them tough. And, Anaheim had won 6 of their last 7 on the road, 11 of the last 15 overall, and won 9 of the last 10 against the Bruins. They just simply did not have it early, and they were playing catch-up hockey the last 40 minutes, and they were not able to get the job done. So, thankfully, I did cash 2 of my other plays that were up last night, and I have a play up tonight as well. It's a totals play, so you can grab that at sportsmemo.com. Hoping to start off the weekend, get over the hump and get a winner there.
He's Alex. I'm the Prez. I'm at WagerTalk. He's at Sports Memo. You can see us every day at WagerTalk TV. Really quickly, everybody. Carmine swept the board last night, won 3 plays. He is on a 16-1 NHL run, which is so ludicrous. I can't even get my head around it. Oh, if I could do that in NFL. I also swept last night. I won all 3 hockey plays and my bowl game for a 4-0 night. Listeners, you can head over to Sports Memo or WagerTalk, and you can get Alex, Andrew, mine, Dave Koken, or Carmine a week of any of us for $39. Great deal. Just use the promo code PuckTime at either Sports Memo or WagerTalk. Alex, let's talk about the New Jersey Ottawa game. Look, New Jersey's come off 3 losses in a row. They're in a bit of a tailspin. Ottawa just beat Nashville in a shootout. And here New Jersey sits as a minus 165 favorite. That is simply too high for me. What do you like in this game?
Yeah, that's way too high of a price. The only way I'm looking here would be with Ottawa. You look at their last 6 games; they're 3-3. They played some quality competition. They played Nashville twice. You mentioned played them tough on the road and lost 3-1. Picked up a 4-3 shootout win at home in their last contest. Beat Pittsburgh 2-1 in overtime. Played Boston tough in the overtime. Beat Detroit 4-2. This is an Ottawa team that's actually playing some decent hockey. We saw how much they struggled at the beginning of the year. Obviously, they had the incident. The guys talking in the Uber talking about how bad the defense was, how bad they felt for Craig Anderson not having a lot of support. The penalty killing was awful. They're starting to get things turned around here. I don't think they're going to be a playoff team exactly, but they're playing much better hockey than New Jersey, a team that's lost 8 of their last 10, 3 in a row, having horrible issues with goaltending and defense. Like I said, Corey Schneider, who was supposed to be their main guy, not only was he regulated to backup duty in front of Keith Kincaid, he's now on the injured reserve. It's Mackenzie Blackwood, the rookie that came up and started last game, that 2-1 loss against the Blue Jackets. So, obviously Ottawa, it's a little tough to back them because of their record on the road. They have gone 4-11-1 on the road this season. But even with that, I still think they're playing better hockey. They're in better form. New Jersey's just not a team you can lay a price with right now, so I go with the Senators in this game.
I'm with you as well. And as far as the total goes, Alex, New Jersey is playing to the under. Ottawa is playing to the over. If it was in Ottawa, I would be taking the over. It's in New Jersey, so I'm actually going to stay away from the total, but I agree with you in regards to Ottawa. Washington hosting Buffalo. Both of them have the same record, which is a huge surprise for Buffalo. They're really the story of the year right now and playing good hockey. They're zigzagging currently. They lost to Florida but beat Boston in Boston recently. And then they lost in a shootout to Washington a week ago, a 3-4 loss. There's no chance I'm taking minus 180 with Washington. I like the Capitals on the 3-way line. I like the Capitals to win in regulation time at close to even money. What do you think?
No, I agree with you completely here. The only way I would play that would be on the regulation line with Washington, only laying $1.20, $1.25. Except Buffalo was playing a lot better, I'd say, about 2.5 weeks ago. Then they went on a bit of a losing streak, but now they have won 3 of their last 5. Like I said, they have 20. I wouldn't have never guessed Buffalo and Washington have 20 wins exactly around the end of the calendar year, but that's where they are right now. But Washington's just a dangerous team, especially at home. They're 10-5-2. At home. This is a team that they can turn their offense on at any given moment. And they're coming off of a loss too. That's another spot that's been good for them, backing them off of a loss. They've done fairly well. That was a tough 2-1 game against their rivals with Pittsburgh, which snapped their 5-game winning streak. So I think they're going to come in a little fired up, a little bit angry that their streak was snapped. So I expect Washington to win this game within 60 minutes. So yeah, definitely play the Capitals on the regulation line.
The over and under is all over the map. There's 6s in some places and 6.5s in other places. And, for me, if you guys out there can find a 6, I like this game to go over. The bottom line is, take away the Pittsburgh-Washington 2-1 game. And Washington has put up 4-6, 6-4, 4-3, 5-6-4. They're averaging roughly 4 goals a game in their last 10. And Buffalo can score, Alex. I mean, they put 4 up in Boston, they put 3 up in Washington, 3 up in Arizona, and 4 up in L.A. And playing an L.A. team and putting 4 on the board is equivalent to 6 against anybody else. Exactly. So I do like this game to go over the total, but not at 6.5. I much prefer if you can get down on the 6.
I agree with you on that. Buffalo, the over has cashed in 6 of the last 7 games with Buffalo overall, and with Washington, 7 of their last 9, including 4 or 5 to the over at home.
Last game on the board, my friend, Colorado hosting Chicago. Chicago played a good game last night, real surprise. You were on the over in the first period on that Chicago game. They've won their last 2 games, brother, 5-2 at Dallas. And then they beat Nashville 2-1. Colorado, zigzagging themselves right now, beat Montreal, lost to the New York Islanders, and beat Dallas 6-4. I actually think we're going to get a real strong effort from Colorado tonight. And Chicago's on a back-to-back, which is real tough, especially in hockey. It's just such a tiring sport. I like Colorado minus 1.5 at a small dog price.
Yeah, that's definitely worth looking at. I would be looking at the full game over in the spot here. If you look at Chicago on the road versus division opponents, including last night's game, 7-0 now on the road versus division opponents. Like I said, it's a back-to-back night. They played at Dallas last night. Now, not only the second night of back-to-back, but now they have to go into altitude, of course, playing in the Pepsi Center in Denver against a Colorado team that's looking to kind of turn things around because, like I said, they're playing decent hockey, but now they have lost 5 of their last 8. This has always been a rough and tough series. These are 2 division rivals. They don't like each other. But we've seen Hawks games just trend over, not just first period, but full game as well. Over has gone in 5 of their last 6 games overall. While you look at Colorado, the over has gone in 6 of their last 8. So, obviously Colorado, they have some issues scoring at times. I don't think they should have any issues here against what more than likely will be also a rookie backup for the Hawks as well because Corey Crawford's out with the concussion. Cam Ward played last night. We might see Colin Delia, who came up from Rockford a few days ago. He might be getting his first start of the season.
He's Alex Smith. I'm the Prez. You're watching Puck Time. Guys, this is our last show of the year. Don't forget, we'll be back January 2nd. Short show today. Only Alex. Andrew was having trouble with his mic, but we're going to get that fixed. Listeners, have an incredible holiday season.
Yep.
A happy new year. A wonderful time with your loved ones. And we will see you on January 2nd. Alex, thanks for doing this with me almost every day, my friend. And we'll see you as well. Happy holidays and Happy New Year.
Yeah, happy holidays and enjoy your trip to Mexico, Perez. I hope you have a good time, you and your family. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I don't actually quite know where the limit is on that one. But by next year, when I know you better, I will. Be good, my friend. Take care, everyone. And make sure to bet NHL. Any one of us, we're all winning.